Whoops. I was moving position to get to my desk. But, oh well, I mean, we started a little prematurely. Alright, hello everyone, this is Lord London. Welcome to, well, I guess this would be the third part of the
Stop recording.
tutorials. This will also be a two-parter. We're going to take off with the Piper from an airport with runways. Then we'll be flying over to our destination, and we'll be not recording the cruising part, but we'll be recording the approach and landing. And so hopefully I do it right. But I think I got a pretty good handle on things.
Eurofly free London window.
Exit training.
Just so you understand that having this low speed rate is essentially like tantamount to torture, but well, apparently some people were. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just being, a little bit of a douche about it. But anyway.
Training dialog. Tilt training combo box type arrow. Euro 200 dashboard window.
Alright, okay. So, that thing is annoying, but we'll deal with this in a moment. So, first things first, let's turn on the battery. I'm not gonna go over like all the keystrokes and stuff.
Cabin lights on.
The lights go on.
Seatbelt fastened. Parking brakes off.
Yeah, we don't need to.
One dashboard window.
Like I'm not going over the like you can literally check these yourself. Like
Length 7 base weight. Current weight 1 cruising speed 2 maximum cruising range 1670 maximum cruising altitude 4 flat positions 1/3 base takeoff speed 120 km base landing speed 119 km stall speed 119 km.
Hold on, let me.
Always stuck. Current takeoff speed 120 km. Nose angle when taken off 6-9-12. Minimum flat position when taken off 1.
Right. Like you can check these yourself. Like you.
Dashboard window.
I'm not gonna talk about the values necessarily.
Computer on.
Over.
Radio transponder on. Temperature control on. TCAS on. Sensor on.
Middle retreat.
Combo box Lisa approach control 125.0 collapsed.
So we're flying at Lisa, or something like that. We're in Denmark.
Lisa approach control dashboard.
It's nice and flat. Okay, let me just double check that everything's set.
Combo box auto navigation off. Steering / nose angle indication on. Stall indication on. T-pause on. Temperature control. Freeze landing lights off. Scope lights on.
The only thing we need to set is the transponder, which we'll do here in a second.
Landing lights off. Scope lights, cabin lights on. Taxi lights on. Status monitor off. Sensor on. Cameras off. Communicator off. Transponder 0. Rate on board computer on. Current flat position 1. Target rates inactive.
Alright, cool.
Dashboard window.
We're looking peachy. Okay, so we are currently standing in front of the hangar, because this is where I parked.
271.
We're at 271 degrees. And if we hit K, which shows us our direction, or like our place at the airport, south to north,
77 parking in front of the hangar.
we can see that we're parked in front of the hangar, and that we are, well, this is like the last strip on the south side.
Minus 60 parking in front of the hangar.
And we're we're minus 60 to the west. Which is like, if we hit Shift Enter to bring up airport properties,
Safety zone total area 500.
arrow up a little here.
Hangar southwest.
Airport proper.
Hangar southwest.
Hangar southwest, right. So, this is the little section. This, west corner where the hangars are. So we need to turn this bird around and get ourselves on the strip. But first of all, actually, let me do that right now, because I'm getting mad. Like, this is annoying. So I'm just gonna increase the throttle. Now, if you were facing, if you started in the hangar, you would just open the hangar doors with Shift O, and then just drive straight forward. Because, well, I'll show you here in a second. But.
Two laps at 3 laps 200, 3 laps at 1, 250, 5 laps at 1, 211, 6, 6 laps at 218, 209, 200, 189, 180, 168, 159, 150, 139, 130, 118, 190, 106, 100.
Okay.
Bravo.
90, 89. 89. 89, 89, 89, 89. East. East.
Okay. Cool. So
East.
now we're facing east. If we started in the hangar, we would also be facing east. And you open the doors, you drive, and you would be finding yourself first at the parking, which we were, just facing the wrong direction. And then you would enter one of the runways. It could be Bravo, it could be Alpha. It doesn't really matter. I haven't not quite grasped it yet, although that's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. So what we will do now, we will talk about the airport structure here in a second.
Combo box Denmark Weasel EK.
So where do we want to go?
Denmark Randers EKRD 104K and 125 right.
I feel so familiar with that place. It's, you know what? We'll go to Landers or whatever the heck it's how the Danish pronounce it. I don't know. So we'll hit space to set it as our destination. Now, we need to create the flight plan, right?
Combo box enter asking for permission to enter.
So if you remember driving around on the tarmac, you know, the airports without runways, you'll, like, this is a different menu now. We will talk about this in a moment.
Yeah, I want to create a flight plan.
But for now, let's
That's
just...
SK880. It's not possible to create a flight plan now. Taxi to parking.
Really? What is wrong with you? No. I'm literally just
Minus 40 Bravo.
chilling.
62 Bravo. Bravo preset 2. Bravo preset 3. 0 flaps at 1. 0 flaps at 1. 0 flaps at 1. 0 flaps at 1. 4 flaps at 1. 9 flaps 50. Power 13. Show call 15 flaps at 1.
Oh
13
shit.
flaps at 1. 12 flaps at 1. 10 flaps at 1. 4 flaps at 1. 3 flaps. Show call 2 flaps at 2 flaps at 1. My 100. Minus 20 Bravo. 62 Bravo. 110. 62 Bravo.
Okay.
120.
That's profoundly stupid.
130.
But
140.
we're just turning
150.
in the southwards direction because we're facing
170.
more
180. 190.
we're more north on the strip, so we
200.
have a bigger distance to turn on the south
210.
side. Or like going south.
220. 2 flaps at 1. 230.
We're going profoundly slow right now.
240. 250. 260. 264. 20. 266. 207. West.
Okay. Not so great.
Minus 25 Bravo. 2 flaps at 1. 2 flaps at 1. 11 power. 11 4 flaps at 1. 4 flaps at 1. 5 flaps at 1.
So we need to swing her around
7 flaps.
again.
Show call. Bravo preset minus 34 Bravo.
This is
50 Bravo.
just
8
why,
flaps at 1.
but
8 flaps at 1.
okay,
Minus
whatever.
45 Bravo. Minus 50.
Parking.
Hangar.
Okay.
Hangar.
Combo box enter asking for plan. I want to create a call sign at random SK or 880. Select destination combo box Denmark Randers EKRD to last.
Okay, this is all looking good, Peachy.
Filter edit blank. Flight description edit blank.
Hangar.
Tick.
Transporting an injured
Hangar.
dog. Why not?
Requesting combo box navigated flight collapsed.
Hangar.
Direct flight.
Can we'll do direct flight?
Hangar.
It doesn't really matter at this stage of things.
Hangar.
Request flight button. Dashboard window.
SK880.
Hangar.
Flight plan accepted. Set transponder to
Set transponder.
1413.
1413.
1413. Dashboard window.
Hangar.
Okay.
50 parking in front of the hangar. Minus 53 parking.
Now since we're
Hangar.
straight, we're 50, and there's 50 like
Hangar.
on either side of us. It doesn't matter which way we turn.
Hangar.
But I'm just gonna go south. All right.
Hangar.
Bravo preset 2. 0 flaps at 0
Hangar.
flaps at 1. 0.3, 0.10, power 10, 1 flaps at 1. 2 flaps at 1, 2 flaps, 2, 3 flaps at 1. 200, 4 flaps at 1. 4
Hangar.
5 flaps, 230.
Okay, we're
220,
choking off from 5.
210,
Hangar.
200, 190.
That was just a moment of irritation.
149, 139, 139, 119. Minus 20, 104, 102. 100.
Bravo.
Combo box at land. I want repair. Dashboard 97.
We should.
94, 93, 92, 92, 91, 91, 90 east. Minus 00, 89.
Okay.
89, 89, 89. 89, 89, 89, 89, 89. Show call 89, 89. 1, 2 flaps at 1. 89, 89,
Come on.
89, 89, 89, 89, 89.
Just trying to
89,
stand
89,
on the east,
89.
to the east.
40 east.
Okay.
Combo box enter asking for
Now,
dashboard win.
let's talk runways. So,
Combo
first of all, you want to be assigned a runway. That's the first thing you should do. The first thing you should do is also create a flight plan, apparently.
plan. I want repair. I need repairs. Runway asking for runway assignment. Dashboard window.
SK880. You've been assigned runway 07. You can taxi.
Okay, well, before we taxi, we kind of want to talk the layout here. So I know how to get there, but you don't. So let's hit Shift Enter. Go to the bottom of this list.
Safety zone 200.
Scroll up a little.
Total area 5. Hangar Southwest. Service as. Entrance 25. Bravo Victor dash 516. 970. Entrance 07. Runway 0725. 920 AM.
So we can see here that the runway is 07, which is also a runway 250, because it's the same like surface but going the other way.
Entrance 07. Bravo Tango dash 200. 100.
So
Runway entrance 07. Bravo Tango dash 200. 100.
Bravo Tango is the entrance. This always assumes that you start from the hangars. If you want to do it in reverse, like if you're coming in from the runway, well, actually, if you're coming in from the runway, you always like keep going, which I'll show you later. But this is always starts off from the hangar, or like from the southernmost part of the strip. So in order to reach 07, we have to hop over. We need to continue taxiing down this until we find Tango, and Tango will be audible to us, and then we can turn on to Tango. We can also see the coordinates here. So that would be at 200 and then 100. Our current position is
36 Bravo.
36.
Minus 36 Bravo.
And minus 36. So we'll start here. We'll start rolling.
Bravo reset 3. Bravo reset 2. 0 flaps at 1. 0.5 12 power 12%. 2 flaps at 1. 10 power. 3 flaps at 1. 3 flaps at 1. 4 flaps at 1. 5 flaps at 1.
We'll go to 10.
6 flaps at 1. 6 flaps at 1. 6 flaps at 1. 7 flaps at 1. 8 flaps at 1. 9 flaps at 1. 10 flaps at 1. Choke off. 10 flaps at 1.
Choke off. Okay. I'm gonna start turning a little bit to the
70. 42 Bravo. 64.
Tango.
16 Bravo.
Tango.
we can actually, yeah, we're turning on
Tango.
to everything except the runway.
Tango.
Like some runways go
30.
in
Tango.
19.
a
10. 5. 3.
Tango.
2. 2. 2. 2.
Tango.
1.
Tango.
Tango.
North.
everything
7 flaps at 1. 6 flaps at 1. 4. Choke off. 3 flaps at 0 power. 3 power. 3%. 5 power. 1 flaps at 1. 9 power. 9. 2 flaps at 1. 3 flaps at 1.
everything except
4 flaps at 1.
some runways go in the cardinals.
7 flaps at
So if
choke
you're
off.
turning onto a taxiway, you're always gonna turn, north, east, southwest, etc., etc. Well, not etc. That's literally it.
7 flaps at 1.
So now
Combo box enter asking for permission to enter the run dashboard window.
Let's
SK880.
ask
You're permitted to enter the runway.
enter the runway. Now here is 07.
07.
Will be. We need to turn to 70 degrees
07.
because it's at an angle of 70,
66, 67, 70, 70, 70.
and we are at 70. So now, once we enter,
07.
I'm just gonna ask for permission to take off.
07.
Honestly, we have plenty of time.
07. 07.
Normally, I also use
07.
my screen reader to announce runways and stuff. But I
Runway
changed some
07.
stuff, and
25.
so
Man, I want to change the flutter there. I need runway asking take off at dashboard window.
SK880. Cleared for
Bravo
takeoff.
reset 4.
fantastic. I've never been declined
53 flaps
for
at
the
1.
takeoff.
74 flaps at 1.
So we'll be rotating up.
101 flaps at 1. 113 flaps at
Okay, shift down, down arrow. Trigger
47.
altitude.
Takeoff
We're 47.
successful.
65 above ground.
We can
Set flaps
retract our
three.
flaps.
Dashboard window. 204 flaps at 1.
Victor. Flaps set.
You can hear us
Safety zone.
run over Victor. Well, that
Out of the
doesn't sound good.
SK880. Climb to 70.
Set altitude. Set altitude. 70. Dashboard window.
You're supposed to, like, the actual keystroke is 70. Is Alt Y, but they still haven't fixed it and it's inverted. So, like, Y now tells me the altitude, but I still have to hit Alt Z to go auto altitude. So if you're struggling with that, just hit Alt Z. We forgot to do a systems check. Just saying. So don't do that.
Starting system
Don't
check.
be me. Watch us be absolutely screwed. Okay.
Last system check just now. System check. All systems are working.
Okay.
Window.
Well.
146.
Now we are going to
146 right at 216. Set course.
216. We'll turn generally, but we also have a look at our flight plan.
121.
With Control Enter, tab over.
161. One starting airport, ISO, EKLS, then 180.
Okay, we can see this here.
Destination airport, RAM 201. 210. Backup destination airport, Vernon, EKHG, Denmark. Flight not monitored by National Air Traffic Control. Direct flight. Planned flyover areas, Denmark, Skagerack.
Yeah, so like we don't have any points that we need to go over. You would for longer flights.
Dashboard window.
But something we should take a look at
216.
is the airport's points. Now, obviously, we don't know which runway we're going to be at, but I'm going to assume we'll be landing at runway. Actually, I don't know what runway they have, so let's. We can hit Shift Enter in this list
Safety zone 200. Total area 500.
to view the airport that we're focusing on.
Service has. Trans 25. Alpha Trans 07. Alpha Oscar dash 200. 100.
Yeah, I'm going to assume we're gonna be on 07.
Pilot 1 SK 880 training flight. Transporting an intercom. Piper Aero 1. Transporting an intercom. Piper Aero 1. EKRD Randers. Pilot London. 1.
Okay, so if we actually go back there and we tab, we can see the descent map. Now, this is something if you were in like Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, like Southern Sweden, like you don't really have to worry about that too much. Just double check to be sure. You know, like we have
5 km safe altitude 67 m, which is 5 m above ground. 10 km safe altitude 74 m, which is 12 m above ground. 15 km safe.
But the way runway works, essentially, is that you need to come in so that you are facing the airport dead on, while also being at the corresponding course of the runway. So if the runway is 07, then you need to come in at 70 degrees because you'll always add a 0 at the end. So you need to be facing 70 degrees, and you also need to make sure that the airport is 70. I'll be showing you some tips for that in the second part, but for now I want to set a point, so we can tab again after the descent map.
78, 103 km 1 right. 70, 106 km 2 right.
And start with the B. Here. We can start with the
70, 106 km 2 right.
Because it goes, the closest to the airport is, now if we were forced to, or if we were instructed to go over waypoints, we would obviously go there first, but we're not. So we'll just set this. So 7A is the closest to the airport, but we want to select, well, there's only 2 here, but if there were, we always want to select the one that's furthest out. And so it goes A, B, C, you know, etc., etc. So in this case, we're going to select
70, 106 km 2 right.
7B as our point, and I will talk about what these do here in a bit. So, but we'll just hit space. Destination set. Escape out of there.
2 right at 218. Set course. 218. Dashboard window. Dead at 95 km 17 19 minutes.
Okay.
288.
Fantastic. Now there's literally nothing left to do for us here.
69. 107 km Europe. Philip 86 m 22 minutes.
We are profoundly low to the ground.
69.
But this is Denmark. I'll see you in part 2, which you know, will cover the approach and landing, and will probably be a little bit more intricate. So I'll see you then.
Stop recording.